Alright, our king of the hill for tonight is going to be Alex, one of our finest players. Uh, Probably one of the best players in the Netherlands. He wouldn't never admit to it, but yeah, he's a pretty good player, especially in Legacy. He's playing his signature deck, the green-white Maverick. He is a bit rusty, but it's like riding a bike. You never forget how to. He's playing Sam, who is playing Blue-Red Delver. Now, this is still before Modern Horizons 2, so Alex will not be playing Endurance. He will not be playing free. Well, not exactly free, but he will not be playing one of the most efficient blockers for a Delver deck that has been printed, I think, ever. Like, the card is insane and may single-handedly lead to the Delver just being knocked down a peg or two. It's absurd. It really is. So very interesting to see how that's gonna turn out. But we won't be seeing that tonight. Alex off to a fairly decent start, playing a Noble Hierarch. Sam, a turn 1 Delver. Does not get the blind flip. I believe that was a Wasteland. Yeah, does look like it. I'm gonna play a Misty Rainforest and swing in. Alex decides, you know what? I'm gonna take that hit. Maverick is most likely gonna try and get a solid mana going. Not give Sam the opportunity to play the Wasteland and deny Alex his much needed mana. Of course, if Alex can get his mana under him through Wasteland, then the Wasteland starts pumping a Knight of the Reliquary, which could be really good for Alex, but doesn't seem like that is where we are at right now. 2 mana, plays a Thalia. Excellent card in the matchup. Sam agrees. He forces pitching Snapcaster Mage. Now, I don't recall seeing Snapcaster Mage in Delver in quite some time, actually. Oh, that's interesting. And to be fair, Legacy is not my primary format. I've been playing it for, I believe, 2 years now. But I don't recall seeing Snapcaster Mage a whole lot. Alex gonna play Mother of Runes, which means Sam needs an answer right now. Sam cracking the Misty Rainforest and then shuffling. He has already looked at his top card, so not going to be able to flip, I believe. Right? I think that's how that works. Okay, so Sam shuffles his deck and then tries to find the land. Sure, why not? Doesn't like the card he saw on top. And hopefully for Sam, he'll find some sort of removal spell for the Mother of Runes, or this is going to be a very rough match. Didn't quite catch what he drew there. Swing for 1. X takes it. Not really putting on a clock right now. Then plays Scalding Turn and passes. Let's see, what do we have for Alex here? I see a Wasteland, I see Swords to Plowshares. I believe there is a Greenson's in there, but I'm not sure about that. No, it's a Hex Drinker. That could be quite dangerous. That's the Wasteland Sam off of his red, but he still has the Scalding turn, so no real problems yet. Alex thinking about plowing the Delver, it seems. Trying to keep open mana to play around Days. Does decide to go for it. Fair enough. Plays the Hex Drinker. And puts a counter on it. Now, I believe Alex still has a land and something else. Maybe he wants to keep open the other spell he has on hand. I would imagine that's maybe a 2-mana spell. Doesn't even matter. Sam decides, enough is enough. Interesting. Game 2. Yeah, to be fair to Sam, I'm not sure Delver does a whole lot against Hex Drinker that already has protection from instants and a Mother of Runes next to it, so it's probably correct for him to just give up there, go to game 2, reset, try again. Just not able to flip Delver. We get a second attempt. Let's see. Next draws, he has Bayou Savannah. I see a Dryad Arbor. Actually, now I think about it, he has a Bayou. I thought it was green-white, but it seems to be Abzan. Wasteland, gonna get rid of that Bayou. To be fair, the difference between just green-white and Abzan is usually not that big. It boils down to a couple of trophies. No, not trophies. Abrupt Decays. Which can definitely be a very relevant card. We get a Green Sun Zenith for 1 here. Off of the... Is that a Scrubland or Savannah? I always mix those two up. Gonna get forced pitching a big force. And then the Delver comes in for 3. Much better start here for Sam than last game. Alexa. Oh yeah, of course. I missed an attack. It's okay. Professional content creator here. Nothing to see. We see a braid. Is that a braid? Yeah, we see a braid coming out from Sam. Gonna take out the Noble Hierarch. Just kind of keeping Alex small here. It does look like he has plenty of lands to keep going. Yeah, I think those are 2 scrap lands. Yeah. Right? Or they're both savannas. And he's holding a scrubland. Okay, those are both savannas. That is a script rager being flashed in. Which, very importantly, has protection from blue. So this Delver is going to have a real bad time right about now. That Braid, unfortunately, hitting the wrong card. Sam attacks, Alex blocks. Sam realizes that this is a problem. And now plays a second Delver. So if the second Delver flips, he will be able to actually pressure Alex's life total again. We see a Stoneforge Mystic for Alex and a number of lands, including a Wasteland, which he's thinking about it. I think that's probably the best play you can do here. Just Wasteland. And then Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah. Looks solid. Do see a daze from Sam's side here. Decides to float a mana and then cast it. Whereas Alex is able to just pay for the days thanks to not cracking the Wasteland. And the Stoneforge Mystic resolves. Thinking about the Sword of Fire and Ice. Could also pick up a Chite. I think the sword might be better, personally, but I trust Alex's judgment in this. Yeah, he picks up the sword. Then next turn, he's gonna. Ooh, that's a great flip, forked bolt. I don't remember what the toughness of a script ranger is. I believe it's 2. So everything would have to go at the script ranger. Okay, let me look that up. It immediately casts the fork bolt. I get rid of that script ranger. That is a fantastic draw here. And then comes in for 6. Alex going down to 7. Okay, yeah, the script ranger has 1 toughness, so one of the damages from the fork bolt went to Alex. Swords to Plowshares, very much appreciated. Is gonna put Sam to 21, but that's fine. Wasteland gonna take out the Volcanic, and not looking too bad. Alex playing the Scrubland. And when I say not too bad, I mean he does still have Delver of Secrets from Sam. But he might be able to just about stabilize here. We have Mother of Runes as a draw for Alex. He's gonna equip the sword. Sam is gonna take 3. Goes back to 18. And unfortunately loses the Delver. And I'm not sure, but I believe I saw a second script ranger. Alex gonna play Mother of Runes, gonna play Dryad Arbor, and now is back in the driver's seat here. Now, he's not in the clear just yet. Sam could have a draw of lightning bolt, fork bolt, just 4 damage, get through anyway. But it needs to come fast. Because Alex is clocking him right now. So I'm going to 12 on this attack. That is a Plague Engineer. A really good card against Sam, but not what is gonna be relevant here, I think, unless Sam decides to play some sort of board wipe. I do see the Braid, so it's not entirely impossible. I think I see a Lightning Bolt. If that is indeed a Lightning Bolt, then Sam might actually still have a chance here. Alex is attacking for 11 next turn. I think he's short 1 damage. Even with leveling up the Hex Drinker, I think he's just shy. And Sam could always still destroy the sword. Yeah, that is a Lightning Bolt and then a Braid. And doesn't think he can do it. Alright, GG's.